No way. Oh, what happened? It snowed last night. It's pretty sunny, huh? Good morning. It's that time of week where I have to bring out the trash. It's recycling day tomorrow. I stayed in all weekend and it's such nice weather today. I mean, yesterday it snowed, but today it's sunny as it can come. Look at that. It's blue sky, no clouds, and we have 53. Doesn't seem too warm, but compared to how it has been the last couple of months, months. Better, Jurre? He's trying to teach me. I hope I learn. I mean, I keep complaining that I'm not losing weight, which is not true. I kind of lost like 4 kilos or so. What is it? 9 pounds maybe since January. But I just want to lose more and quicker. It's annoying. I'm still at that weight I don't want to be. I'm not in the range yet where I'm like, hey, that looks decent. I can wear pretty clothes again.
Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. I look and I feel like Sunday, which is fine. It is pretty good weather outside, and outside one of my neighbors thinks it's okay to use a pressure cleaner for about 3 hours now. Of course, now he stops. That's usually how it works. Anyways, I have basically passed about 3 hours of my time Googling stuff. And the stuff that I'm Googling was the Attack on Titan cosplay outfits, because after I watched the series, I think only season 1 currently is out, and I really hope that they launch season 2 very, very quickly. Seriously, I love that series so much, and it's awesome for cosplay, but it's extremely complicated to do right. The thing is, there is certain degrees of cosplay. You have people who just enjoy it and make a simple costume to just attend the events that they want to go to. Then you have the people who take it a little bit more seriously and make more elaborate costumes. Then you have the people who just have no time on their hands and only do that the entire time and make epic, awesome costumes. So I've come up with a couple of really cool videos and tutorials that I've been digging seriously for about a solid hour and a half into the crevices of the internet, and I found a couple of really cool blueprints and a shit ton of reference photos, pictures, and tutorials on how to do certain mechanisms, because the only thing that's keeping me from doing certain things is I'm not good with electronics. And I really want to make something good by making parts out of proper materials, not foam, not cardboard. I know it's easier and lighter, but then again, I have made music for a long time on instruments that weighed like 4 times the weight of a normal regular sized person. And I've played drums for a long time on field that weighed like too much to handle sometimes. Like field drums are heavy. I'm also used to carrying my rig that weighs like 33 pounds, which is 15 kilos, which is insanely heavy if you think about it. I'm used to carrying around heavy stuff, and I've never experienced a con myself, especially like a cosplay con. It seems like awesome. I know Sara has had a lot of fun at Dragon Con last year. She wants me to join in. I don't like to dress up as much other than something cool, and I honestly think that Attack on Titan is awesome. It would work perfectly because I don't want to portray a character. I want to portray myself within the universe, if you know what I mean. I might turn very geeky if I go very in-depth in it, but I've actually measured myself. I looked for certain things that I don't have to make myself, for instance. I mean, I know Sara is awesome with her sewing machine, but there's certain things that are just too hard. Same goes for like certain building materials. I have no idea how to do those. And as soon as I'm back in America, and as soon as I'm able to at least go back and be with Sara, I'm pretty sure we're going to do one of these. We'll see how it turns out. Let's just start with one. I really want to be able to do some cool stuff, and it's also good to learn some new techniques.
I'm in this state in between where you're neither pretty nor ugly. It's just broccoli. It's just weird. I want some mushy ice cream. I hope they have it. At least Ting Ting said they should have it. Look what I found. It's so much cheaper. Awesome. If you want to go healthy and want to eat coconut or drink coconut, those are the ones to go for. Now that's what I call a real ice mold. And you see that? There. Wow.
The thing is that I don't actually like the costume part of the sewing. I'm more of the mechanical stuff, like the legitimate build stuff with people that make LED lights light up, and it's insane how some people make the things they do, of course, because they spend their entire time on it. It's the same for me with filming and photography. I'm good at what I do because I had a lot of time doing those things already, and I get to play around with a lot of cool stuff, and I really want to do this in the future. And if I do it, I want to do it right. I don't want to do it half-assed, because then I feel not challenged enough. And hopefully it doesn't turn me off once it gets too hard, because that's a problem that I know I have a little bit. Like, once something gets too hard, like with music, certain instruments are just not fun to play after a certain amount of time. And then I'm like, I will just give up. I guess I'll just stop. And that's something I need to prevent myself of doing.
I found them, the originals and the made in USA, the naturals. So those, I guess, are the originals, and I probably go for those. We have plum wine, black sesame, mint, green tea, cookies and cream, vanilla, whatever that is, coffee, green tea again. Oh, red bean is delicious, and strawberry. I'm looking for candy for your. I found the perfect one. It's pink, it's colorful. Animal circus, crackers, cookies, something. Found something even better.
Since we've been doing live streams for the last, I think, 7 weeks now, continuously, I still see comments, tweets, and Facebook comments and stuff like, "Oh no, I've missed the live stream." I'm like, how? How can you miss it? Every single week. I mean, we tweet it, we Facebook it, it's even in your subscription box. I pre-recorded videos in the last couple of weeks, except for the last 2 weeks, since honestly I just waited till the last second before we went live, and I was like, I don't want to record something, because if I do it on a DSLR, I have to edit it a little bit and make sure it looks cool, because the raw footage from the DSLR looks completely different than the actual video in the end. I'm like, what do we need to do different? What do we need to add? Do we need to make like a phone call chain list that I call the first person and then we continuously call the next person? That's something we did in school when like classes changed or we were off for the day, something like that. It's funny and also very, very frustrating in a way. But I mean, I have enjoyed it a lot. We actually wanted to do like a half-hour stream because both Sarah and I were a little bit sore in our throats, and I mean, Sarah was recovering from her fever after she came back, and she was like violently coughing the entire week. So that was kind of interesting to do, and Michelle and Howard were both sick, so they couldn't join in.